Hi, I'm Ray and this is TinyTableGames. Thanks for watching the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't already and help my little channel to grow. Today was the Disney Springs pre-release for the new Lorcana set. So stood in line out there baking in the sun with a whole bunch of other people, fretted over whether or not there was going to be left by the time we got there because we didn't get there super duper early, and turns out there was nothing to worry about. They had plenty and it was awesome, and let's do some unboxing. So here's a look at everything I got. I got one of each of the starter decks, and then two Mulan card sleeve packs, one Mulan deck box. Here is the promo card they were giving out, hence the little symbol at the bottom here. And of course, two booster boxes. So start with the Ariel and Mulan box, because I always like the starter boxes. I think they're pretty spiffy, if hard to open. Wow. Okay. It's going to be a long video if I can't open the boxes. Oh, sorry about that. There we go. All right. There's the extra booster pack. There's that Mulan card with the exact same art as on the card sleeves and the box, but that's neat. I think it's a really good picture anyway, and it is foil. Oh, there's Ariel, also cool. Alice, that's neat. And I realized that some of these are brand new to the set and some of these are recycled from other sets, but all in all, yeah, like that one's definitely a recycle. I recognize that, but some of these I do not. Montanui, yep. Dig a little deeper. Cinderella, Nani, the world's greatest criminal mind, the various Jasmines, Cruella de Vil. I may have to run this deck and the other deck against the Jafar heist box I got the other day, just to see how they do. Kind of an interesting way to test them. Maid Marian's, of course. Coconut Baskets, Rapunzel, don't remember saying that one. Different Mulan. Be Our Guest, that's funny. And Lost in the Woods. All right. They always make those pictures interesting. I don't really know what this one's going to be. Looks a little weird so far, but all right. See if we can't collect the whole picture at some point. Rapunzel. That's a powerful one. There's that Lost in the Woods with Sven. That's funny. Hidden Cove. Mickey Mouse, the Standard Bearer. Louis. Kuzco. Aurora. A Pirate's Life. I Find Him, I Flatten Him. Grand Pabby. Shenzi, Hyena Pack Leader, and Alice. Oh, that's cool. I like how it's one of the borderless ones. Look at that. That's a nice one. I really like that foil borderless effect. That's pretty. Excellent. I mean, I wouldn't have really thought in my very first pack, from a starter deck no less, that I'd pull an Epic Alice. That is amazing. And that's getting sleeved right now. Well, I doubt we'll be able to top that in the second starter deck, this time the Powerline one. But you never know. But heck. Once again, man, those things are well sealed. Quick start rules, tokens. All right. Powerline, world's greatest rock star. Max Goof. Eye to Eye. Kuzco. Goofy. That guy is so funny. Classic Duck. Signed Contract. Stand Out. Stand Out. Mother Knows Best. Roxanne. LeFou. Pirate's Life. Aladdin as Prince Ali. Steamboat Pilot Mickey. As it slides away. It's Donald Duck. Fang Chief Verona. Improvise. Sergeant Tibbs. Yes, sir. Righto, sir. More Powerline taking the stage. More Max Goof when he's on stage. Rocking Teen. That's funny. Caught Up in the Music. You Can Fly. And Agadaba. Again, pretty cool, and I will probably try it against the Jafar theft thing, because it's always fun to try and run stuff like that. And now let's see how this booster pack, free with purchase, and it's the exact same picture card. I assume it's going to be like a Powerline picture, right? Looks like the sleeve or something. Yeah, we'll see. Anyway, here's a Be Our Guest. You Can Fly. Tiana, Diligent Waitress. Make the Potion. Develop Your Brain. Always a good idea. Elsa with the Gloves Off. Judy Hopps. I don't remember seeing that one before. Last Ditch Effort. Lawrence. Jealous Manservant. Eye to Eye. Yep. Mulan Elite Archer. And Elsa, the Snow Queen. Huh. Well, that's not bad. I really do like the foils in this set. All right, moving right along. Okay, time to get into the first box. Eventually. Ugh. Oof. Fresh packs. Some people always like to just start from the top. I'm kind of a left-right sort of person. So let's take a look. Hey, it's a different part of the picture, and sure enough, it is going to be that Powerline. Okay. Hey, always nice. Jafar, that's a good picture. Jafar, Kuzco, and the Bell. Try to move it along because we got quite a few to get to, and I know when I'm watching pack opening videos, I'm like, hey, yeah, let's see what's next. It's always what's next, isn't it? Oh, that's cool. Yet a different one. I'll have to try and assemble that picture at some point. Raya, good movie. I think it's underrated. Ursula, Sudden Chill, Hercules. Under the Sea, Pluto, and look at that, Aurora. Huh. Another epic. I am not sad about that. That one's gorgeous too. Look at that. All right, not doing too shabby at all. Yes, Powerline, we figured. Let's see, Rapunzel, Lost in the Woods, Mickey Mouse, Ariel, Hans, Louise Madrigal, Hey Hey, Little John, always good, Pongo, and Mulan. Never liked that Pongo one. These are probably all the cards I will buy from the Fabled set, but that'll be plenty for sure to build some new decks out of and do some interesting things with. One jump ahead, always love that song. Wow, that's an elaborate Honey Wizard Winnie the Pooh. Huh. Wow, 5/5 and 2 lore. I2I, Ursula, and Ariel. I like the artwork though, that's nice. Come on. Different bell. Queen of Hearts. Hadn't seen that one. Lumiere, Mulan Elite Archer, and Dumbo. Gorilla Deville, good artwork. Another Ariel, Alice, and the Circle of Life. Yeah, well, legendary, I'm not sad about that. And it's that picture, so that's always cool. Tight packs. Queen of Hearts, Mulan, Hidden Cove, Beast Mirror, don't remember saying that one before. Anna Braving the Storm. Alice, and look at that. Robin Hood, another epic. Wow. Agrabah, Atlantica, what's her name? Jafar, Coconut Basket, Cusco, Elsa. Still got to make my Kakamora deck better, so maybe I can add those. Maui's Place of Exile, John Silver, and Ursula. La voce to me. Need some different Powerline pictures, people. PJ, Atlantica, Aladdin, Mickey Mouse, Maid Marian, Mama Odie, always nice. Dig a little deeper. Robin Hood, the Genie, Mulan, and Lawrence. Meh. Fire the cannons, develop your brain. Elsa on the Horse, dig a little deeper. Aurora, LeFou, Winnie the Pooh having a think, a lantern, and Powerline. Man, there's a lot of Powerline in this set, which I mean, I guess so. I wonder if they reused Steamboat Willie in the Lorcana sense so they could try and recopyright it with the new format. Max Goof, Pluto, Megara, Ariel. Poor unfortunate souls. Mickey the Queen, Minnie Mouse, and Pluto. I know that's from another set. Stitch Donald, Prince Naveen. Some different, some not. Strength of a Raging Fire, Bruna Madrigal, and Jasmine the Common. Is that it for the epics and higher in this deck? We shall see, or in this box, I should say. Don't know. The Queen. In any case, I'm going to have a lot of cards to enter into the app here in a little bit to keep them all track. Li Shang, Mickey Mouse, that's a good one. Stitch, also cool. And Foil Hidden Cove. I like that Stitch artwork, though. That's pretty cool. Rockstar. I guess you could technically make a Rockstar deck with between the Stitch stuff, the Powerline stuff. Huh, that's interesting. Make it real song heavy. Let's see, Moana, Stitch. 4 dozen eggs. That's a good one. I love the artwork on that, just the angle. Ursula, Cursed Merfolk, and Mulan. It is a good artwork, though. Moving right along through this box. More shoulder artwork. Pegasus, Baby Pegasus, Fire the Cannons. One Jump, Stuck. Second Star to the right, Prince Philip, and Madrigal. So that was as far as rare stuff, the best, but I do like the cards anyway. Which is why, after all, I got them. The Queen. Ah, Maleficent. That's a nice one. A legendary Maleficent. And a Dig a Little Deeper foil. Oh, I like that, though. That's nice. Here's a way to make a good Maleficent deck. I'll have to study it a little bit. You're not much of a roadblock, but I suppose I'll do. Magic Mirror, always creepy in my opinion. Card Soldiers, Dinner Bell, Scar. And You Can Fly. So, 2 legendaries sitting right next to each other in the box. That's interesting. Hey, finally a different part of the picture. Queen of Hearts, the Queen, Tinkerbell, Mirror, Anna, Timothy Hugh Mouse, Medallion Weights, Lawrence, Sisu, Lilo, and Prince Naveen. Atlantica, Mickey. I like how they say Mickey Mouse Steamboat Pilot. They're not calling him Steamboat Willie now. Mama Odie, Aurora, Robin Hood, Max Goof, Powerline, and Heal What Has Been Hurt. I don't remember seeing this one before, even though it's a common. Pack opened easy. Captain Hook, Anna, and Anna again, but foil. Even the common foils are pretty darn nice in this set, I have to admit. TikTok, don't remember seeing that one in here before. Standout, Jafar, Velocities, White Rabbit's Pocket Watch, and Huey. I'd be more excited if I at all liked Huey, Dewey, or Louie. All right, down to the bottom of the box. One Last Hope, Powerline again, and Be King Undisputed, which I believe is from his song, isn't it? King Undisputed, I'm pretty sure. Gaston, there's that other card again. Maybe I just didn't notice it before. I'm stuck. Nani, Sisu, Moana, Motunui, I was going to say I don't recognize that one. Shenzi, and Nani again. All right, last pack in this box. And it's stubborn. There we go. Huey, John Silver, oh that's nice, and Pegasus. So here's how the take from that box was for everything above super rare. We ended up with 4 legendaries and 2 epics. Okay, last thing to open is this second box. Let's see how we do, if we can do better than 4 legendaries and 2 epics. 3 epics total, because one of them we got in one of the starters. Ah, man. Again, good tight packaging. All right. Here we go, left to right once again. Now last time, in the last box, the epics were about 3 stacks down. So let's see how we do this time. Sudden Chill, don't recognize that one. Prince Eric, yep. John Silver, the Queen, and Belle. Have you managed to get to a pre-release or anything? And shout out to Mike, who was next to me in line this morning. I hope his box that he picked up in boosters worked out well. Alice, Strength of a Raging Fire, and Prince Naveen. Seen him repeatedly in the foil. Make the potion. There he is again. Make a Prince Naveen deck, apparently. Heart of Tefiti. Family Fishing Pole for the perfect cast. And Jasmine. Ursula, Mickey Mouse, Brave Little Prince, there's a legendary, and a Wildcat. So first legendary was 4 packs in on the second row. For those who take stock in such things. Second star to the right, Robin Hood, another legendary, literally right next to the first legendary, and dig a little deeper. Huh, will this one be another legendary? Is the second row the legendary row in this box? I like the artwork on that one. Shere Khan, nope, Aurora, and Mulan. So it was not 3 legendaries in a row, but still. Let's see, we were at 4 legendaries and 2 epics in the other box. I wonder if we can do any better with this one. Not that I'm sad about that. Don't get me wrong. Sure do like some of the artwork on these. Cursed Merfolk, that's grim. Dinner Bell, and Ariel. Definitely an under the sea deck coming. Probably modify that starter one. It is a good place to begin. I always recommend picking up at least one starter because they're interesting. If you're going to play the game. If you're just doing it to collect the cards, don't bother. Let's see, Prince Philip, Sisu, and Ursula again. Ariel, the Magic Feather, and Peter Pan Shadow. Oh, that's a nice one. I don't remember seeing that one before. And granted, it's super rare, but still, it's nice. This one I grabbed out of order from the other side. Always makes you wonder, well, is that going to change the luck? At least it makes me wonder. Look at the family. Oh, Stitch. There we go. And Casa Mardi Gras. So there's the third legendary for the box. So far it's running about the same as the previous box, which is kind of reassuring, I guess. Wouldn't mind seeing 2 iconics show up in the box, though, I gotta admit. Robin Hood, Mickey Mouse, and Strength of a Raging Fire. All the Powerline pictures you could want by the time you've opened a booster box. Felicities, I always have trouble with his name. Prince Philip, and Moana. Yeah, that's a nice one. Super useful in the game, though. Can totally make a princess deck just around that card. Always get so many ideas when you're doing booster openings, you know? Which is, of course, if you ever played like in a sealed deck tournament or something you always, your brain starts spinning on that stuff. Half the time you can end up studying the cards so long you forget to make your deck in time. It's happened to me before in Magic tournaments, where it's like, whoop, at the last second you just throw a bunch of stuff in there and you're like, well, I hope that works out. Which is one thing I like about Lorcana more than Magic, is you don't have to, you're never going to get mana shortages. I mean, there's cards like this that you can't turn into ink, but generally it's just ink. You don't have to do anything fancy with it. Lilo, that's a cute one. And the Hidden Cove. So I do enjoy never getting mana short in this game. I mean, yes, you can plan for it, but sort of. But if you're playing sealed decks, sometimes you're just plain screwed over. Now you can, even your opponent starts to feel bad for you. Or at least they should if they're nice. Not that they're gonna not win anyway, but still. White Rabbit's Pocket Watch, Huey, and You Can Fly. That's probably the duddest pack we've got so far. So row 4 is not where it's at least not in this box. Changed my mind this last booster pack. Rare Anna, rare Moana, and rare Powerline. It's 3 rares in a row again, so kind of, I mean, it's not terrible, but if you're looking for super rare cards, then row 4 was not the row to be in this box. Bell, that's a nice one, and at least it's above a rare. And Pongo and Powerline, the epic version. So if things hold true, we should maybe have one more epic in this box and maybe one more legendary, if not better. Those epic cards are real nice. I love the borderless look. And the fact that it's a Powerline one just seems appropriate for this set. Let's see, is there another one right next to it? Under the Sea, Mulan, and Anna. Man. Alrighty. Robin Hood, Simba, 2 rares, and an uncommon. I feel like this box is not as hot as that last box was, but we'll see. They can't all be mega boxes, I suppose. Though that'd be nice. Jafar, Genie, and Heal What Has Been Hurt. Again, wow, these packs are super sealed. Pluto, Lumiere, and the Mob Song. I don't remember that one, but I like the artwork, even though it's a common. Powerline, Stitch, and Pegasus. Last row. So if we don't hit another epic or one more legendary, then that other box was just a bit hotter than this one is. Again, not sad at all with how things have gone. Rare Cusco, legendary Dumbo, and a Queen of Hearts. So, another legendary was lurking about in there. Now, will there be one more epic or higher? See if the count is the same. And if so, it's in a much different location than the last one. Because there's just this booster and one more. Rare, and Be King Undisputed. Nope. The last booster. Here we go. Rare Ariel, was that super rare Ursula, and Epic Queen. So it was 4 legendaries and 2 epics, 1 in 8. Man, I really like the artwork on that one too. So there you have it, 2 epics and 4 legendaries in each box, plus picked up a 3rd epic in one of the starter boosters, which is crazy, but I'll take it. No iconics, sadly, but so it goes. They say those are the super, mega, ultra, duper, ooper rares, so let me know if you managed to pull one. That'd be interesting to see. I'm sure someone's going to get one somewhere. There was a lot of people in line for that. In any case, I am Ray. This is TinyTableGames. I hope you enjoyed this unboxing. There'll be more Lorcana videos coming soon where I'm playing against the Jafar one-player box, and I'll be trying these new starter decks against it too. In any case, thank you very much. I hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you later.